"45-year-old Elio Grajalez' story is one of tragedy and triumph. As a child, he partially lost sight in one eye after being hit with a rock. A decade ago, a spring from a sofa set damaged the optical nerves in his second eye. He was deemed legally blind.
2013, I was on my day off and I was at home working on a sofa set, and I had an accident. The spring went loose and stabbed me in the eye, punctured the eye. From both, the next eye was already a little damaged from when I was very young. No? So the good eye was the one that the spring damaged. So I had to go to Guatemala for surgery. I had like 5 or 6 surgeries, and the doctor said probably had a high chance, but it didn't work out. The eye did not come back, so I was deemed disabled.
At the time, Elio was a pump plant operator with the Belize Electric Company Limited. He had to leave his employment of 8 years. It was a harsh new reality that Elio, his wife Christy Grajalez, and their son had to come to terms with. Christy decided to take up the financial reins of the home.
2007, I got married to my wife. She's Christy Grajalez. She works at the Central TV antenna. We have been married for 16 years. I have one son. He's 16 years old too. It's hard to talk about it. My wife said, let's just not worry about that at the moment. Let's deal with your recovery, with whatever we need to do to get you back. You know, the hardest part was when I went to the doctor and he gave me the final, like, you know, don't worry, like I understand what he's trying to tell me, but then it was so really sad that I couldn't take it, that he told me that nothing can happen. So my wife said, don't worry. She's a very supportive wife. She's always been a supportive wife.
In the left eye, his vision is impaired by a dark spot. His right eye has a tubular effect. This prevents him from driving and limits his use of computers and cell phones. But his condition does not stop him from maneuvering around his home and kitchen, where he now spends most of his time making pepper sauce. Elios G's homemade pepper sauce was his way of reinventing himself and creating a new source of income for his family.
From small, I like pepper, but then I said, let me try something. And then I started trying and doing formulas, doing research, finding out how to get it to last longer and stuff, you know. And I started doing my own, and I gave people to taste, and I said, this is really good. What I do as before I start, I disinfect the bottles, you know, with a little Clorox and water. I spray them, and then I left them for a little while, and then I rinse them out. And then after I get the peppers and I go through them, make sure they're all good, and then I wash them too with a little vinegar, so to kill anything or get the dirt off. Then I peel the onions, and then I peel those off, and then I wash those too. I wash the cilantro, because I use a little cilantro, and that's it. Then I just get everything together, and then I got a blender, and then I just put everything in there, the ingredients, salt, vinegar, cilantro, the onion, and the pepper. And my secret ingredient.
It is hard to tell that Grajalez is visually impaired when observing him operate in the kitchen, even with knives that he tries to avoid using when possible. But he has wholly familiarized himself with his surroundings, his ingredients, and the necessary measurements. It's good. It's just right. You don't need the right amount of spice. The flavor, you just pop. You got a lot of flavor. Then just bun. Some of his ingredients come directly from his home garden, where he grows a wide variety of herbs and other plants that he also has on sale. Elio says becoming an entrepreneur, in spite of his disability, has restored his sense of purpose in life.
My wife is so proud of me because of what I'm doing, you know, because I could just stay home and not do anything, but I didn't grow up that way. I go out and try to find ways how to help her, and you know, my son is going to high school. He needs to be CXC, so that pushes me more to help.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.